this, for
He's
sure.
such a good guy.
He really does. Fighting alongside Jey Uso these past few weeks has been inspiring. He has all these doubters. He hasn't listened to what a single one of them has to say.
Yeet.
And I think it's time that we silence our doubters. Otis, Tozawa, Chad Gable doesn't know what he's talking about. You two are tag team champion material.
Pure carnage, Natty babe.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just want to say I love this energy. Like, I love this energy. You are so cute. You're so pretty. You're so cute. You're so...
Look, Natty, I'm tired of people doubting me too. I'm ready to be taken seriously in that ring. But if I'm gonna do that, look, you've trained everyone. You have one of the best minds in the business. And if I'm gonna take my skills to the next level, I'm really gonna need some help. Is there any chance there's room at the dungeon?
I mean, right now, I'm gonna be honest, we're a little full at the dungeon, and I'm not sure, like, are you sure that you actually, like, wanna do this? Are you sure? Like, I don't know.
I'm sure. I'm sure that training Maxine is going to be a complete waste of your time, Maddie, because take it from me. No one in this business respected me, but what did I do? I shut them up and I made them. So here's some advice from someone who knows. Quit. Because you are no Liv Morgan, sweetie.